Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading for the feminines, focusing on a divine masculine X. So ultimately, will your divine masculine X return? Let's take a look at that here today. General, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person. So please do take from it what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, and I will include a link to all of the decks and the creators that you see here today, Virgo. So let's begin. Let's go ahead and see what's coming through here when it comes to your masculine. So we'll grab a couple cards from the top row, the Masculine's Madness 2 deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Bottom row is the Confessions of a Runner by Angelic Revelation 144. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 cards from each deck. So let's start. Okay, we have a masculine here who feels the need to decompress. And this message reads, I just need some time alone. Please don't take it personally. Okay, so if there has not been any sort of interaction, maybe it's been a while since you've seen your masculine, they feel the need to have some alone time. Okay, to maybe figure things out for themselves. Let's grab another card here. Whoa. Ride me. Okay, get on top and take me to ecstasy. So for those of you, of course, who have experienced those very sexual, intimate moments with your masculine, clearly they're still thinking about that, remembering that, fantasizing about you in that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this and see what else you need to know. You deserve so much more. What do I really have to offer you? That could also be part of the reason why they need some alone time to maybe get their life in order, to be able to take things to the next level so that they can have whatever it is that they feel they can offer you, my feminines. Okay, so that's another reason why they're staying away, because ultimately they're feeling that you deserve so much more than what they could give you. Wow. All right, let's add another. Whoa. This is heavy stuff. Okay, so this card says, I usually fuck and run. You open me to deep intimacy, which I am not used to. So I feel here, my feminines, those of you resonating with this, you could have been dealing with someone, a masculine, who was a player. And as it says, they just wanted to fuck and run before. So they could have been the runner in their previous relationships. Maybe they're not used to this. Maybe they're actually in love with you and they're not used to these feelings, these deep, intimate feelings that they have for you. And it goes way beyond just sexual pleasure. We're talking about digging deep into their heart space and realizing that this is different, that they actually could possibly be madly crazy in love with you. And they're not used to that. That's what I'm getting from this masculine. Whoa. All right, Virgo, let's add to this. And let's take a look and see what else. That's some pretty intense stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add to this with messages from the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. So they still think about you very sexually, Virgo. Wow. This masculine could also be dreaming about you. But yeah, very sexual in nature is what I'm getting. So they could have been with all of these other people before you, but I'm also getting that perhaps nobody comes close to what you guys had together. On the horizon. So maybe there's a chance for you guys to get back together sometime in the future. Look at this. We've got love potential. So there's a chance here that things can, first of all, return. They can come back. There's a potential for love to grow still. We have delight and desire. This card always reminds me of a wedding cake. So maybe if they've even pictured a life with you by way of marriage, long-term commitment, that could be a part of the equation. Wow. Look at this, Virgo. Partnership. This is what this masculine wants with you. And again, going back to these messages, they were the type to literally just fuck around and run away. They didn't want to get into anything serious. They didn't want to be able to commit to anyone. They just wanted to play. But there's been a shift in this type of behavior from your masculine. That's what I'm feeling here. You guys have a very special bond. The love chords. Even though you're not physically together in the 3D world, in the 5D, you guys are still connecting. You're still interacting. Certainly sexually, okay? You might even be having very sexual dreams about your masculine as well, my feminines. This is another one of these cards where it can also be very sexual in nature. So there's a lot of that type of vibe representing itself here, and possibly anticipation of a time when you guys can make love again, when you can have those intimate moments in the future. They want to talk to you. So I would not be surprised if somewhere down the line, Virgo, you actually received a message from your masculine. Oh my God. Wow. So let's add some tarot to this, because so far that's a pretty clear-cut message that's presenting itself here from your masculine X. For now, they need a long time, but I kind of feel that's actually good, because they've had a lot of time to be able to really think about where they want to take this relationship if you guys are to have another chance at this. So let's add to that. This is my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you're not familiar with this deck, it is one that I created. And the twist here is that it includes new Oracle messages as well as new court cards exclusive to this deck. Of course, in addition to the other 78 original tarot messages. So we've got Duchess of Water coming through here. So Virgo, my feminines, you could also have water in your chart, because this does represent divine feminine energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But we're focusing more so on the message here. So the Duchess of Water is known to be someone who's reliable, very organized individual, very attractive, captivating beauty. Certainly the masculine sees you as someone who's very attractive. They're still fantasizing about you. And again, very sexual. The Duchess of Water is somebody who doesn't like drama, just stays away from it altogether. Part of the reason why you guys are exes might have been because you had a masculine here who was a player, you know, a fuckboy. That's all they were. And they weren't looking to commit. But I kind of feel during this time of separation, they've grown, they've changed. This is not the same person, perhaps, that you knew before and that you broke up with this person if it was you that walked away. The Duchess of Water, too, interestingly enough, is someone who's very highly intuitive. And even though we're focusing on a water energy, I kind of feel for some of my Virgos that you're also very highly intuitive. You're someone who's very lovable and dependable. And that perhaps is what you're looking for as well from your masculine. Wow. We do have the Hangman. So this is being able to see things from a very different perspective. You guys might have had to let each other go, and during this time of separation, maybe you both have had a lot of time to really think about things. And it's also needing to release certain aspects of this connection that just were not working. So the distance and time apart might have actually done the both of you a whole lot of good. Look at that. You've got the Fool's energy now, taking that leap of faith for this new beginning to come in. You could also see your masculine as someone who is a very exciting lover. They could see you in that way too, my feminines. And again, part of the Fool's energy might have been that they weren't looking to commit, but I do feel at this point, with the shift in how they perceive this, that they want that new beginning with you, because they are ready to offer this partnership that can withstand the test of time. We have another divine feminine energy here, but this time, Virgo, this is your own earth energy. So again, whichever one of these you resonate with, but if you have water in your chart as well, it could resonate with you too. So the Duchess of Earth is somebody who's very popular, very expressive eyes, and maybe when your masculine looks into your eyes, there's just something very special about that. And you're very soft-spoken, you have a beautiful smile, you're someone who's very loyal, a best friend, okay? But this clearly is giving us an indication of what happened. The Seven of Swords is cheating, trickery, deception, and lies. Not surprised if they were fucking around, right? But you've got the Star right here, so there's still hope that you guys can work through this You can still have a wish that can manifest between you and your masculine. It still can come back around, Virgo. And then we've got Archangel Raphael. I am the angel that heals all wounds. Are you nursing a broken heart? I'm here to assist you, to assist on your healing journey. Let me remove the emotional baggage you've been carrying, to lighten the burden from past relationships that are weighing you down. Let me help you heal your heart, your mind, your soul, your body. I'm here to aid in restoring your self-confidence, a healthy self-image, and to bring peace back into your life. This could apply to both of you. This might be what the masculine needs as well. Okay? And lastly, we've got the Baron of Air here. So for some of you, maybe your masculine could be an air sign. We've got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra right here. This is somebody who is extremely intelligent. They could be financially stable. Maybe in the past they weren't, because as it says here, you deserve so much more. What do I really have to offer you? So maybe they've worked on that. And this Baron of Air is somebody who's more reliable and stable and can provide. There's somebody who is loyal and protective, a loyal spouse, a protective father. Okay, so this is the vibe that they are presenting to you with a reunion. So it looks pretty good. So there's growth here, and I love how we've got that love potential right there. So let's go ahead and wrap it up and grab some dialogue messages here. This is my ex oracle, so some of these messages could of course be from your ex. Some of these messages could be messages from you to your ex. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who needs to speak up here. So give your ex a little bit more time. There's a reason why you haven't heard from them, but I feel it's eventual that yes, you guys will have a new beginning here. You've got the star leading them back to you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. For the divine masculine ex. Be mine again, you see? They want you to be a part of their life. A part of me died when you walked away from me. So this kind of clarifies for some of you, Virgo, that it is you that walked away from your masculine and they want you back. I see you in my dreams. Sometimes it feels so real and I wake up to this emptiness in my heart. Oh my gosh. And remember that whole message I usually fucking run. Look at this. He, she didn't mean anything to me. Honest. Okay? And I kind of feel with the shift in the energy here, maybe they weren't always being honest with you or even previous partners, but I feel they've grown, they've matured, they're a different person. Okay? They could actually be telling the truth at this point, that those other relationships didn't mean anything to them, and you do. Let's grab one more message here to wrap it up for Virgo. I hear our song and it brings me to tears. So there could be particular songs they hear and it reminds them of you. You as well, Virgo, might hear songs and it reminds you of your masculine. Okay, so it could have also been music that was a very passionate love between the two of you. Okay, something that you guys had in common. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Very sexual in nature for sure. And I do feel eventually that you will hear from your masculine. They want to build a life with you. Long-term commitment this time. They don't want to fucking run anymore. They're ready to settle down with you. So if you're okay with that, if you're welcome to the idea of having your ex back and giving them another chance, you've got Archangel Raphael here to help you guys out. And you've got the Star card leading you guys back onto the same path where you guys can find each other again. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it, Virgo. I do hope whatever part of this reading made sense for you, that it offered you guidance that is helpful. If you're interested in your own personal reading, that info is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. See you next time.